Students, now discuss about mechanism of hormonal action. Hormones stimulates and inhibits the functioning of the cell. Hence, these are the hormones are called regulators based on the actions performed by the target cells of hormones. Regulators, hormones are called regulators, activates the cell or inhibits the activities of cell. Okay, and produce effect on tissue. Hormones produces effect on the tissues by the binding to specific proteins. Hormones before shows the action on the target cells. These are the hormones are bind to the proteins. Bind to the proteins. Hormones bind to proteins. These are the proteins called hormone receptors. Okay, student. It is a very interesting topic, student. Listen carefully. Otherwise, it is not understood. Receptors present on cell membrane of target cell. These are the receptors present on the cell membrane. Okay, student. These are the receptors called membrane bond receptors. Membrane bond receptors. And the receptors present inside target cells. Inside target cell. Target cell means hormones shows effect on that cell. These are the receptors present inner part of the target cell called intracellular receptors. Intracellular receptors. And each receptor specific to certain hormones. Okay, receptors are specific. Each one of the hormone that consists specific type of the receptor binds with the specific type of the receptors which is present in inner part of the cell or attaches to the cell membrane of the cell. And hormone combines with the receptors and form the hormone receptor complex. Hormone receptor complex. Okay, hormone receptor complex. Complex causes the effect on the target cell, biochemical this is the complex cause biochemical change in the cell, metabolism in the cell. Okay, student. Next, what about membrane bond receptor mechanism? Membrane bond receptor mechanism. Okay, in this membrane bond receptor mechanism, receptors bond to the cell membrane. Now, hormones shows the action. What is the process involved in it? Okay, membrane bond receptor mechanism. Hormones, already you know about hormones binds with the membrane bond receptors. Hormones bind with the membrane bond receptors. Hormones do not enter into the inner part of the cell. Just attaches to the receptor. Hormone molecules which are present in little quantity, small amount. These are the hormone molecules attaches to the receptors, cell membrane receptors, membrane bond receptors, and forms the hormone receptor complex. And it generates second messenger. It is important, student. Second messengers. It generates, produces second messenger. That is also called cyclic AMP. That is also called cyclic AMP. Cyclic AMP, it is the second messenger. It is the signaling molecule that is releases by the cell, okay, and regulates the metabolism of the cell and causes the much amount of the biochemical activities up to the product is releases, up to the final effect is occurs. That is about the second messenger, that is cyclic AMP, cyclic adenosine monophosphate. Cyclic AMP produced from ATP. Okay, this is the cyclic AMP, student, produces by the from the ATP. It is produces from the ATP, adenosine triphosphate molecules, by the action of the adenylate cyclase enzyme. Adenylate cyclase, it is the enzyme, student. It is a membrane bond enzyme. It is attaches to the cell membrane, inner part of the cell membrane. Okay, it is the adenylate cyclase activates the ATP to produce cyclic AMP. It is the reaction. Very, very important, student. This is next. Cyclic AMP. Cyclic AMP regulates cell metabolism. This is cyclic AMP enters into the metabolism, initiates the metabolism, okay, and starts the cell metabolism in the target cell and causes the final effect. Okay, see is about the role of the cyclic AMP in the target cell. It is generated by hormone receptor complex. Okay, student, to discuss about the membrane bond receptor mechanism, it is discussed with the one of the best example action of the one of the hormone, that is hydrophilic hormone, student. Hydrophilic hormone. Hydrophilic means this is the molecule or the substance shows the tendency to dissolve in the water. That is hydrophilic. Hydrophilic hormone, that is epinephrine. Epinephrine bind to the membrane bond receptors, does not enter into the inner part of the cell, not binded with the intracellular receptors. Receptors for epinephrine present on the cell membrane. It is not entered into the cell, do not enter in the target cell, and shows the action, perform the action, generates the metabolism in the inner part of the cell, just attaches to the membrane bond receptors and perform causes for the perform different types of the metabolism, biochemical changes, activities in the inner part of the cell. Okay, student, how it is works, shows function on the target cell. This is the diagrammatic representation for membrane bond receptor mechanism. Okay, about the action on the hydrophilic hormone, that is epinephrine. Epinephrine shows action on the target cell, that is liver cell, student. That is liver cell. Liver cell is also called hepatocyte. Student, this is the hepatocyte, diagrammatic part. This is the cell membrane of the liver cell. This is the cell membrane, student. This is the cytoplasmic part, inner part, interior part of the cell. This is the epinephrine molecule, student, which is appeared in green color. It is the epinephrine molecule, attaches to the receptor. This is the cell membrane bond receptor, membrane bond receptors. Hormone binds with the receptor, forms the hormone receptor complex. It is the hormone receptor complex. It activates G protein, student. It is the G protein. It is the G protein. G protein is the membrane bond protein. Membrane bond protein, student. It is the G protein helps to transmit the signals from the hormone receptor complex to the inner part of the cell. This is the G protein binds with the GTP, guanine triphosphate. Okay, student, guanosine triphosphate. G protein is guanine protein. GTP is guanosine triphosphate. This is energy molecule present in the cell like ATP. GTP, guanosine triphosphate, energy storage molecules. Okay, G protein binds with the GTP and activates adenylate cyclase. Okay, student, adenylate cyclase. It is the adenylate cyclase attaches to the cell membrane, membrane bond enzyme. This is adenylate cyclase. Adenylate cyclase goes to the conversion of the ATP molecule into the cyclic AMP, cyclic adenosine monophosphate, which is also called second messenger. When second messenger cyclic AMP is produced by the adenylate cyclase enzyme, okay, student, this activates protein kinase A. Protein kinase A. This is the protein kinase A. Okay, student, protein kinase A stops the synthesis of the glycogen from the glucose molecules. Okay, it stimulates glycogen breakdown. Glycogen is the storage food molecule present in the liver cell or hepatocyte. This is the glycogen goes to the breakdown and produces glucose 6-phosphate. Okay, by the help of the cyclic AMP, initiation of stimulation of the cyclic AMP, protein kinase A, and it activates phosphorylase. Phosphorylase causes removal of the phosphate group from the glucose 6-phosphate and goes to this type of the sequential reactions, cascade reactions, one by one reactions, and finally produces glucose molecules, student. This is the glucose molecules is the final product. Okay, after the metabolism, after the carbohydrate metabolism. That is the metabolism which gives the glucose, final product from the glycogen. Okay, glycogen breaks into glucose. This is glycogenolysis. Glycogenolysis. Okay, carbohydrate metabolism. These are the glucose molecules are entered into the blood circulation, body fluids, and increases the sugar levels in the blood, body fluids. Okay, student, this is the action of the epinephrine hormone on the target cell, on the liver cells. Student, it is about the membrane bond receptor mechanism. Okay, student.